Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I am your co-host, co-founder of the Orange and Blue Network, Isaiah Henderson, the Bronco gentleman. Today is Sunday game day. It is Raider week, Raider hater for life. Today, the Denver Broncos can officially secure the tiebreaker against the New England Patriots if we were to win in Las Vegas. We're also going to talk about the game plan, what the game plan is offensively going into this game, defensively, talk about the injury report, and the rest of the AFC and what the playoff picture could look like with wins and losses and what that scrum at the bottom looks like. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Get Bucked Game Day Show.
Shake the air. Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked all together. Let's shake the air.
Inside the 15, inside the 10, the 5, touchdown Denver!
Let's go!
It is Raider week. It is Sunday. The Broncos are 10-2, facing the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, come on. Get hyped, dude. It's game day. Come on, get hyped. Let's go, dude. Where's your energy at?
I'm getting there. Let me get to it first. We've got some things to take care of.
Day, guys.
Then the energy will
We're
get
just
there.
here.
When it's time
Dog, let's
ball,
go.
Then we will get there. But I appreciate the energy. Bronco Grunt, the host with the most, Michael Yost, as you guys can see, he's here with me. He's got one cracked open. He's got his nice helmet with him. As you guys see, the gentleman on my side, my thing is I like to try different outfits with different swag. So I got me an orange jean jacket from Amazon. So I'm going to try this with different outfits and see how that works. As you can see, the tag's still on there. But yes, we are 10-2. 2-1 in the division. We have the number 2 seed. Today's game is very important. For the Broncos country, for Broncos, not just to get another win, not just to shut up the naysayers, not just for the division, but there's bigger implications for that, which we will talk about today as well. But before we do, guys, as you guys already know, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends and family. Excuse me, guys, we are on the path now to 750. We are closing in on 600 subscribers currently. The next giveaway will be triggered at 750 subscribers. So we appreciate the thumbs up. We already see that up there, guys. So hit that thumbs up. Make sure you follow us on every single one of our social media networks, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and anywhere you listen to your favorite shows. And as well, guys, don't forget to hit that the notification bell so you don't miss any of our shows. As soon as Get Bucked is over, the bucking booth is going to start. That is our play-by-play. So if you guys are on the road or if you can't watch it wherever you're at, make sure you guys hit the notification bell and you guys stay tuned with the play-by-play. And afterwards, we have the Buck Your Feelings post-game show hosted by the Denver Dreamweaver Jay and the Mile Viking Johnny as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But as Mike said, now it's time to get the energy up. So, Mike, what's going on?
Real quick. I know it does say Listen, real quick. I know it does say for some reason, I don't know why, but you know what? I'm gonna play this because we all know who sets this all up.
Damn it, Johnny!
So right now it does say this is the post game show on YouTube and Facebook and everything. It does say this is the pre-game show. So just want to apologize for that. But speak of the devil, and he arrives. Oh, how is he?
And my wife.
I don't know what. Anyways, all right. So, are you gonna? Oh, there he is. There he is.
There we go. Okay, now
Okay.
we can see him.
Yeah, now we can see him. Now we can maybe hear him. Hey,
now we can see
what
him.
What are we doing, dude? Why is Ibap last out that this is post game?
What's that now? What? What
If
would you speak?
What are we doing? All right, we're having technical difficulties. Anyways, all right, it's time to get hype. It's time to get.
Hi, Johnny.
All right, look, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna.
Anyway, okay. Comments. So really quickly, we're just gonna break down.
Mahi Medlock coming in. Okay. What's up, fellas? Waiting for this Raider beatdown.
And Dave Glassman popped in the chat, and he reminded me.
Yeah, I said you're on the post game stream. Yeah, I saw that too, Dave. It is what it is. And then apparently Dave is putting a beating on you, Isaiah, in fantasy. I don't know. That's tough. It couldn't be me. Couldn't be me, dog. No, I'm just kidding. I'm getting thrashed in like I think 3 of them out of the 4 that I'm in. I think I'm only winning in ours right now.
Jeez, if that's when that one's. If Dave, I switched up that up, man. That league that I'm with us and this one has been. That one's on one last night. I've gone through 3 quarters in a row. At one point in time, Lamar Jackson, and then Derrick Henry's been my running back for the entire season. That one's just been a mess. That's what I've been decent on. But yeah, if you say you put a thrash on me, there's no way I'm coming back, and I believe it. Johnny,
you're lagging real bad. Apparently,
he hates me. I say hi to him. You see what happens? Glassman room. I saw him. The comment section.
I don't know what's happening.
Reminded me of something, so we're going to talk about that later on in the show. But we had a good practice.
Hey, we got Shy in the house.
Some guys that are fully healthy.
We got Shy in the house,
but that are also returning back. Shy returning back from injury that we get back this week. So we get Jonah Ellis back. Ryan is healthy. Nate Atkins is not yet healthy. DJ Jones is out. Zach Allen is healthy. Patrick Ten is back healthy. Another game. I'm hoping to see some more Justin Sternard snaps. But what we did see was I tweeted this earlier in the week, which was pretty obvious. It wasn't like a Nostradamus prediction. But Mike, Savion Jones got the elevation for the absence of DJ Jones. So it seems that the rotations for the interior is going to be Wazarike, Malcolm Roach, and Savion Jones with Jonathan Frankelmeyer on the other side. How do you think with this Raiders team, and maybe some people say that some weaknesses were exposed last week against the Commanders and DJ Jones being out, how do you think this backup, these interior guys, are they ready? How do you think they're going to hold up against this Raiders team in Las Vegas?
I mean, they better. I mean, my thing is this is last time we went against the Raiders, it wasn't particularly the best game for us. It was definitely not flashy. We definitely had a lot of shortcomings. As long as we can line up the right people against whoever's going to be coming in on us, I think that's going to be really important. We've got, because I'm going up against Max Crosby as per usual, right? You know that dude definitely has some feelings after the last time we played them. So, I mean, as far as when it comes to subbing guys out, I'm okay with it. And the reason why I'm okay with it is because we've been doing this all season, both offense and defense, and it really hasn't slowed us down too much in either aspect, right? It's a lot of the stuff that's been slowing us down is just the normal, our pass game, guys not catching passes. It really hasn't been a, hey, we're getting sacked. Hey, we're taking loss. There's stuff in our run game. So No, I'm not too worried about it. I think that even with all the substitutions, we're going to be fine. I mean, I'm so confident. I got Bo starting today. You know what I'm saying? In fantasy. That's how confident I am.
Hi guys, I'm so sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, well, hopefully you're doing a lot better than I am in fantasy. Johnny, hey, go ahead and tell us what you think of Savion Jones coming in, getting his second activation this season in replace of DJ Jones.
First, tilt your camera down a little because your mouth, like half your face, is covered by your name.
Amateurs, gosh.
I'm just saying, like it looked like this. It's like, hey, it's like, hey, tell us what you think about that. Anyway, you look like Wilson from Home Improvement. You know, hey neighbor, you know, behind the fence.
Johnny, a lot of people I don't think know what tool time is anymore.
Well, that's
Home
okay. I
Improvement.
do. All right.
We're all old, dude.
Isaiah's got the whiskey. All right. You want to know what I think about Savion Jones coming in? Second start.
Rock.
I didn't hear his name called a whole lot the last time. I mean, we heard his name a couple of times, but nothing really, game changing, monumental ground, breaking news, any kind of things like that. I mean, it is what it is. He's on this defense. He's on Vance Joseph's defense. He's been learning the system all season. He's a rookie. We've seen this rookie class as a whole, for the most part, really show up. I mean, let's look at the facts, right? We've got Jahdae Barron has been playmaking. RJ Harvey, Pat Bryant, Q Robinson has done some damn good things when he's been in. Jeremy Crawshaw's the number one punter in the NFL.
He also has the most punts.
Yeah, but still, in terms of like pure yardage on punts and things like that, and pinning teams deep, he's the best.
Well, the guy's been having a lot of practice. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, looking at this rookie class and knowing what we know about George Payton, how he prepares players, and Vance Joseph, how he prepares his defensive players, I think we're going to be okay. I mean, let's be honest. The Oakland. Oh my God, I do it at least once a show. The Las Vegas Raiders offensive line is nothing to be scared of, and I think that Savion Jones can come in and get it done. Obviously, we are probably going to notice a few differences. We're going to miss DJ Jones. Have we talked about it? I haven't been able to look it up this week. I honestly totally forgotten to do so. Do we know how long he's out?
No, we haven't gotten any information about it. We weren't even told what the injury was. We just know that he didn't practice all week. If one thing for pattern recognition, if I will say anything about Sean Payton, is that if there's an injury that he's not, depending on the severity of the injury, for example, if it's something that's a quick turnaround, he'll say all good, we'll be fine. For example, Zach Allen was injured this week. He showed up to DNP on the practice squad. Sean Payton come out in the press conference and said, hey, he's all good. So if there's something like that, he'll let us know. But if there's something like J. Jones where there's an ankle where it might be 2-3 weeks, or it could be, hey, he could be good to go, but we just held him out this weekend. He'll be back next week for this tough stretch. He won't say anything about that. So if I had to guess, we'll see him back to limited next week, if not full. And I expect to see, Nate Atkins is questionable because, Mercedes Lewis got officially signed to the 53 practice squad. So in order to bring Nate Atkins back, you'd have to cut someone from that roster. And so that's
right.
Going to be very interesting to see. But that we got for DJ Jones for the injury report. But for the defense side of the ball, we're so close to being fully healthy. We have not been yet healthy this year. DJ Jones being out, but Jonah Ellis is coming back. And one thing I will say this, I think we did miss Jonah Ellis a little bit. On
this show,
games
on this network, we know him as Jonah Ellis Esquire.
The lack of number of sacks.
He looks like a damn lawyer, so he's Jonah Ellis Esquire.
I have no idea what you just said. Say it again. I have no idea what you just said.
on this network.
Did you go mute?
We came up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're lagging like crazy, apparently.
Oh, well, you were talking and there was just, I couldn't hear anything.
Anyway.
Get him out. Get him out of here, coach.
Technical difficulties, y'all. You know, it is what it is. We do the best we can, but you know, it's not like we work for some big company and we, you know, have all the money in the world to spend on our you know, devices and internet and all that mess. So we do the best that we can with what we got. But
It is.
I do agree with what Isaiah is saying. You know, like in terms of injuries as a whole, we have been really struggling to keep. We're not struggling, but we've been so close at any one time to being fully healthy on the defensive side of the ball. But I mean,
I think we've been fortunate, honestly.
Very fortunate.
Yes, I think we've been fortunate. I think push comes to shove, when you're looking at it as a whole this season, we've been very fortunate when it comes to injuries. We've had a couple, right? We had a couple big ones that we were, you know, nervous about. But the fact that we have rookies and other players stepping up and we really haven't lost a beat or lost any sort of aggression, I'll be honest with you, it's not terrible, you know. So as far as, you know, like, it just goes to show that this isn't a one-man band team, right? Like if Myles Garrett goes down for the Browns are done, right? They're got
done
nothing.
For it. He's all they got,
right?
You know?
Exactly, right? So versus, you know, our defense, right? If we lose Pat Surtain, you know, defensive player of the year last year, now, hey, we'll take a look. We got John A. Barron, we got McMillan, we got all these guys that are stepping up, making these big plays. I mean, I ain't worried about the injuries, honestly. Not right now.
I mean, but that's the thing is I was going to say is, you know, even though we've had some injuries and we've been like this close at any one time to being completely healthy, we've never had, you know, knocking on some wood here, we've never had this insane slew of injuries at any one time. You know what I mean? Like you got one guy here, one guy here, one guy here. You know what I mean? It hasn't been like, oh my God, we're missing like 5 major pieces at any one time on the defensive side of the ball. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to paint a target right here and knock on wood right here for this spot for whenever we're here, because I'm always doing this right here. You know, like
like I said, I think, I agree. Like I think the biggest defense wise, or at least defense wise, offensively, I think the only person we've really lost, unfortunately, was JK for the season. I don't think we've really lost anybody offensively. That was like, oh no. But like defensively, like the biggest games that we had, huge games that we had to play, and we had huge players down, and we still came out on top. It wasn't always pretty. It was, you know, like, oh my goodness, but you know what, dude, I ain't even worried about it. But I mean, dude, I don't know about you, Johnny. I am so pumped for this game, mostly just because I just want to see us beat down yet again on.
By the way, until Isaiah comes back, you're driving. Have fun.
I'm driving the boat. Oh Lord, everybody! All right.
No, bitch, you're driving the bus.
I'm driving.
You're driving the bus.
So, all right. Well, then here, let's bring this up. So I'm going to add this to the stage. So this is the playoff picture for us right now, right?
Okay.
Because right now we have a lot of stuff going on in the AFC. The AFC is volatile right now. I mean, the AFC is just wild because I mean the Bears
it's a powder keg, dude. How many different seeds are within one game?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy right now. So right now the Jags are up on the Colts. Daniel Jones is out probably for the season because he went down with his Achilles on the other leg. So he's it ain't looking good for the Colts. But I mean, if the Jags win, they're probably gonna end up bumping up.
Looks like our fearless leader is back. So let's get him back in the driver's seat.
I get a pass for Wi-Fi because Johnny made it the post-game show. So
No, I didn't.
It says post game. It is
Where?
populating post game.
Oh, you know what? I can fix that. I can fix that. Hang on. I can fix that while we're talking. I can fix that.
Anyways,
right,
so
guys.
Isaiah, we're going over the playoff picture with all these other games that are going on right now. So we got Colts are
Is there any way
trailing.
that we can pull up a dual screen? Is there any way we can pull up a dual screen of the not only the playoff picture, or if Johnny, while Mike has the screen up, what are the games that we have today? Because that's very important to this playoff screen.
Okay, well, Yost, I'm gonna drop yours. Give me a minute to bring the stuff up, and I can split screen it. All right.
Okay.
While you're doing that, Michael, can you finish going over what you're going over? Okay. All right. So
I was going over.
So these.
So right now, the Colts are up. Or sorry, the Colts are down 28-13. They're about to enter the fourth quarter. My wife came in and was upset because apparently they got robbed of a touchdown. We have Steelers leading the Ravens 27-16 at the bottom.
Don't forget about the Bengals
quarter.
leading the Bills right now too. Woo.
I was getting there. Simmer down.
I know. That's the game I got on right now. Shut up.
The Colts lose,
I've got
all
four.
8-5, right?
Yes, if the Colts lose, they will be out. They will be on the bubble. They'll be in the hunt. They will no longer be in the wild card because it'll be actually, yeah. So they will be in the bubble. They'll be in the hunt versus the Jags. And if Houston wins, because Houston is playing KC, so Houston has the ability to not only knock KC out of the playoffs completely, but also to secure a spot as the wild card. If the Chiefs lose today, they drop from 36% to 13% in the playoffs. So I don't know about you guys. I will also, after I watch the boys cook the Raiders, I'll be watching. Hopefully,
and if the Chargers lose, Chargers will be 8-5 as well, right?
So if the Chargers lose, they'll be 8-5, and they will drop down to 52%. They're currently at 64, so they'll drop up probably to where the Colts are at, and then they'll probably drop down to 6, and then the Steelers are going to probably move up, and then Texans. It's such a volatile AFC this season. So,
okay. So quick question. All right. So quick question: if the Bengals win, what will their record be? And if the Ravens lose, what will their record be?
Ravens lose, they'll be 6-7. If Bengals win, they will be 5-8. The Bengals are the Bengals have to win out to even get close because right now their current chances at the playoffs is at 3%. If they win, it jumps to a whopping 7.
All right. So what do you guys? I got the split screen up, Isaiah. What do you want to see right now?
Okay. So far this is okay. Perfect. So this is what we've gotten so far with the playoff picture. If everything continues on the way we have discussed it. The Colts lose, the Jags win, the Texans win, the Chargers lose, the Bills lose, the Ravens lose, the Bengals win. That means that there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that will be 8-5 fighting for 3 playoff spots for 5 through 7. The Jags and it looks like the Steelers are fighting for the 3 and the 4 seed. If the Jags continue to win out, they'll get the 3 seed. If the Steelers continue to win out for the division, they'll get the 4 seed. But currently, the Colts, the Texans, the Chargers, and the Bills are all fighting for slots 5, 6, and 7. If everything continues the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the way that today's going to go, you know, or the way things are going today is going to definitely alter some things in the playoff picture. I mean, if you look right now, like we said it, I mean, you got the fourth quarter, but Bills are down to the Bengals, and they have been for 2 quarters. Now, I'm not saying the Bills can't make a comeback. They got 8:52 left, but I'm just saying, Bills fall to the Bengals. It changes things. You got the Ravens losing right now to the Steelers. That's another an AFC North opponent for them, and they're that's going to change some things for the Ravens.
Bengals just scored another touchdown to
There it is
on Buffalo.
I mean, and James Cook had an absolutely egregious fumble earlier. I don't know if y'all caught that. Like on their last drive.
No, I didn't.
James Cook had an egregious fumble. It was bad. It was bad, guys.
Now
So, I don't know.
Score down the left side. Score down on the left side on the playoff bracket side. I want to see if I can predict if everything went forward. Right there, go up. Yeah, right there. Okay, so from 9, because if we predict the Chiefs are going to lose, that's going to drop them even further. That's going to put the Ravens. The Ravens is going to drop from 4 probably to 10, and the Chiefs are going to be in. The Ravens and the Chiefs are going to be down there. Now the Bills, if they lose, the question is: do the Bills remain at 8 and 5?
Oh shit!
In the 5 through 7 seed, because if the Chargers, Colts, Bills lose, the Colts are being dropped out because the Texans get the tiebreaker, so the Colts fall out of the playoffs. So the Texans also beat the Bills, so the Texans will go to the 6th seed. Have the Chargers and the Texans played this year? Does anybody know?
I want to say yes.
I want to say yes, but let me look. I'll look it up.
Because if the Chargers lose to the Eagles and the Texans beat the Chiefs, but the Texans beat the Chargers, they will.
Chargers haven't played. The Chargers have not played the Texans yet. They play them on December 28th. So.
Okay, yeah. So right after we play the Chiefs,
that's a big game. Yeah. So that's going to be until that game happens. I believe it will be the Chargers at the 5th seed. They'll maintain the Texans at the 6th seed, and the Bills will maintain at the 7th seed. But the 8 and 5 Colts will be right on the bubble, right on the outside looking in. That's what's going to happen. That's the shakeup. Are the Colts and the Texans going to switch places? And that's what's going to happen if all that. And then the Ravens and the Steelers will switch places. So the Steelers will jump up to the 4th seed if they continue to beat the Ravens. So it'll be the Bengals, the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Colts in the bubble, on the bubble. And it'll be the Chargers,
now who's on the bubble now?
The Bills. And so the
Texans,
Bills
Steelers, Chiefs, and
next. So that's a big
no, it's there. Oh, I guess they're 6-6.
Yeah. Now, with the Steelers, they'll probably jump a bit if they pull off this win over the Ravens. They'll probably jump. Well,
so
they go to the 4th. They switch with the Ravens.
Yeah, I know.
They switch with the Ravens.
So,
but
I mean, there's a lot.
Jump up to the 4th.
This is the best time of year, guys, because it's just like the world's greatest. Like we always talk about how football is a game of chess, right? Like constantly having to predict your opponent's move so that you can outmaneuver him in the next, on your next move, right? When it comes to the playoff window, or to like actual, building the playoffs and getting seeding and all that and jumping in, that's a game of checkers, man. Just leaping over your opponent over and over, trying to stay there. It's just it's the world's greatest game of checkers on top of the world's greatest game of chess. And so there's a lot at this time of year that will be decided, week to week.
Now, question for the Broncos: Do we play the Jags first, or do we play the Packers first?
Packers.
We play the Packers first, and then it's the Jags
first. Yep.
Okay. So the Jags are going to be watching that game, because if we so happen to drop the game against the Packers and then we play the Jags, that's going to be, and let's say the Patriots continue to win, they beat the Bills. Let's say they beat the Bills, or they beat the Ravens. They play the Ravens next.
They will.
The Jags are going to be watching if the Broncos drop that game against the Packers and the Patriots continue to win. The Jags are going to try to leapfrog, get the tiebreaker on the Broncos for that 2nd seed.
Yep.
That's what they're going to be looking for. But
they're going to try.
If Broncos beating the Raiders today gives us the 1st seed, they're going to, then those last 4 games are going to be very.
I agree. I mean, there's just there are so many variables. Now, I do want to point out, you can see it on my little mouse.
All right,
clicker.
so we got
hold on. Can I? I just want to point out right here, with a win over the Raiders today, Broncos chances 99%.
Go ahead, Johnny.
99% is our probability of a playoff of playoffs with a win over the Raiders today. I mean, we've already said it. We are already all but in, but it is good. It is wonderful in week, in week 14 to see this number, 99%. That means that like everything would have to happen absolutely badly, like in every possible way. And I'm gonna paint a target right here, knocking on wood. In order for things to not go our way now. And that feeling at this time of the year, boys, it cannot be understated. That's a nice jacket, Isaiah. I like that.
I agree. And if you looked at the what did I say, Michael? Michael, thank you, Johnny. What did I say? I said, hey, guys, as the Bronco gentleman, it's not just one outfit, it's multiple different outfits. And I said, I ordered this off Amazon. You can tell because the tag's still on it. So I wanted to put it on, see how it was. And Johnny comes right in with the and says, hey, you know what? That's it. You know what, Johnny? You just made my day. Buddy. That's why.
Yo, we're both rocking new gear today. We're both, you're welcome. We're both rocking new gear today. You can kind of see them here. I've got these brand new, super comfortable pants that I'm adding to my repertoire. Right now, they're orange with this like charcoal gray. But what I'm doing, I'm going to sit there and use some blue dye, and I'm going to spot dye that gray out and turn it blue.
Yeah.
And like they've got like this just awesome like gray. It'll be an awesome like blue and orange patchwork pants that blouse absolutely perfectly into my orange and blue combat boots. So it's pretty awesome. I love them. They're so comfortable.
And Yost has
his internet lag.
Killing me. It's killing me.
No.
Isaiah, get better internet, dude. I love you. God.
We had his internet problem fixed for the longest time, and now it's back to being shit.
Oh my God.
Running off the lawnmower in the backyard.
Oh man. It sucks.
What happened, dude? We had your internet problem. We had your internet problem fixed.
Look, you're fine. All right, listen. We got it. We got it this far. Let's start moving this thing down along, because this is the pregame show, and we got a lot of stuff that we still need to get into. Because I'll tell you right now, dude, this like we got some segments to get into. Man.
Yeah, and we'll hit them. We'll hit them. But let's talk game for a minute. We still have time. So
right, what you got? What you got?
I just want to know, like, one thing we do know about divisional games, they can always go
either way.
Different. They always go different. Divisional games run different, right? By the way, I already complimented Isaiah's jacket, and even though I've seen it in person, I've touched it, I've held it, I've even worn it. That freaking helmet, dude, it just slaps. I freaking love the Bronco grunt helmet, man. Like that just brings me so much joy when I look at it. I'm just saying, man. That's sick.
Dude, it came out so good, dude.
It really did. I can't wait till you get it all like sealed up and stuff. It's gonna be sick. But all right. So talking about the game, again, we've established like divisional games. They go different. They hit different. They play different all the time. So is there anything in this game that gives you pause, nervousness at all? Like something the Raiders have done, could do, have the potential to do, that could ultimately affect the outcome of this game. Negative.
No, the only thing that worries me is us giving him the opportunity. I mean, last time we played the Raiders, we did not play particularly well, right? And we talked about it, right? We brought it up, like, was it because it was before the Chiefs game? Was it, strategy? Like, we'll play like absolute dog crap, still secure the W, but we won't give the Chiefs tape to look at? Or was it we just played really bad football and got really lucky and came out with the win. So I think what worries me is how are we going to show up? Are we going to show up in a better mindset this game than we did last time? And are we going to sit there and actually play actual solid football?
Okay.
Right? We're not going to be shaking punts.
Let me postulate. Let me bring something forward here.
Go
All right. At that time in the season, this was over a month ago that the Broncos played the Raiders. We were struggling in general offensively. It was bad. We were seeing bad football across the board every week, week in, week out, right? Am I wrong? We weren't seeing great offensive football. And I'm not even going to sit here and say that we're seeing great offensive football right now. However, we have definitely seen an uptick, an increase, a progression in the right direction from our offense over the last 2 weeks. Do you disagree?
I mean, I think I haven't seen a complete 180 turn on our offense.
No,
they've gotten better. They've gotten better.
We've seen the trend is going up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say it's not up. It's like up.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'd call it that gradual.
I don't. Yeah, no. Here's the things. You can't sit there and be like it's going like this when we still have not seen an absolute blowout game with the exception of Dallas.
Okay. But we have seen more complete football over the last 2 weeks than we have seen all season long. And and the fact that it's happened in a 2-week span, right, back to back, that to me, that's a trend, right? You can start trending it at that point.
Yeah.
So I guess what I'm saying is a month ago when we played the Raiders, the trend was the offense was having a lot more struggles. The last few weeks, the trend has shifted. We're going up against the Raiders again. They have nosedive spiraled downward even more since the last time we played them. We're trending upward in the right direction. I think we're going to see a much different game this time.
No, I think we will see a much different game. Like I said, it's just, God, I love our boys, and I know we're gonna find another way to win. It's just, I went in that Commanders game last week so hyped, so pumped just to watch the Broncos absolutely kick the ever-loving malarkey out of the Commanders to go into overtime and win on a block pass for a 2-point conversion. That's sickening. But like I said, so coming into this game, like I think that we will definitely. I think it's going to be a different game. I think that Sean Payton is definitely going to sit there, and I'm sure this week he has put, very good boot in rear end in the fourth point of contact, as we like to call it, with his offense, and I think we're going to see a lot of good football today.
All right, I like that. We got Ray Haas in the house. Say good afternoon, fellas,
Mr.
and Broncos
Haas.
country. What's up, Ray? It's good to see you, buddy. We got Mama Jesse Yost popping in saying, "Is that my baby daddy?" And for the last time, Jesse, they're not my kids, no matter how much you want them to be. Oh,
absolutely not. They're mine. I love them all. They're absolutely adorable, and I love them.
I love you. I love your children. I really do.
They are the best.
Jay the Dreamweaver coming in saying, "OMG, guys, I'm so excited to see our offense wake the hell up today. I've said it on multiple shows this week, but I'm predicting Harvey's first 100-yard rushing game." Ooh, I love it. I love the fate.
You know what? That deserves something. I think that deserves.
It does it. It does.
You know what? Because what I think it's gonna be. I think he's gonna get 99 yards, and then they're just gonna pull him, sit him on the bench, and be like, "Jaleel, get in here."
Oh, jeez.
just so Jay gets upset.
Man, just this like constant need to just one up each other and kick each other's butts between you and Jay. It's terrible. You got it. You're good. She does tell, Jesse comes in saying she is the Bronco grunt #1 fan. I sure hope so.
Thanks.
You're sleeping with him. Anyway. And then we got Shy Vargas actually asking Jesse a question. Hey, Jesse Yost, what is going on with the Colts?
He's
Bronco Rob in the house.
They already got a man in a boot.
Bronco Rob in the house,
31.
boots to asses. Let's effing go. And Tim Dog also. What up, fellas? Go Broncos. Oh, it's good to see all y'all. All right, Yosti, you want to lead us into some segments here, brother?
Yeah, real quick, just to let you know, the Bills have now come back on the Bengals.
Yeah.
With, I think it was a kick return to the house.
Well, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Holy crap. All right. So, yeah, let's go. Let's start getting these segments. So, we got first up, we got the Mile High Menu, Johnny. All right. So, Mr. Bach, I'll let you start. What are you having on? What do you got going on for the game day food choices?
Oh, buddy, you ready? You know how I do. It's got to be something original. It's got to be something special. I don't just eat, on game day. I don't eat food out of a bag from the freezer section. No, sir. I spent the last couple hours before the show getting some baked potatoes ready, right? And then I take that, I put it in a little skillet, I smash it down until it fits into the pan. And then I'm taking some sloppy Joe, I'm throwing that in the middle. I'm throwing that right in the middle of that potato. I'm putting a rolled out pizza dough, over the top of that, brushing it with some egg, sprinkling it with some cheese. Oh, sorry, there's cheese too on top of the sloppy Joe inside the pizza dough. And then I sprinkle some cheese. I put it in the oven. I will get it good. And, I gotta let that pizza dough crisp up a little bit, good and flaky and all that. And then I sprinkle some chives on and the cheese on top melts down over the top. Dude, it is a baked potato sloppy Joe pie. And it is freaking phenomenal. And I am so excited to get it out of the oven or to get it in the oven as soon as, during our little break before the game time show. Mwah. Delicious.
There you go. Well, I know here at the Yost house, my wife, we already had lunch because the Colts played, so we had game day lunch for the Colts game, and she made up some delicious chicken Alfredo with some broccoli. That was really good to eat while watching the Colts absolutely implode and watch their season absolutely fall apart. But I know that tonight for dinner, we are making Mississippi pot roast, and my wife has been getting into homemade sourdough.
Nice.
So she will be baking a fresh sourdough loaf to have with some Mississippi pot roast. What about everybody else out there? I see Bronco Rob out there. I know Bronco Rob's watching. Bronco Rob, what you got going on for your game day meal? Huh?
Dude, real quick, while we're waiting on anybody else to pop in with their game day menu, the Bills just blocked a pass from Joe Burrow and off the tip pass, intercepted and took it back, and they're back. They're getting ready to march back down the field again.
Somebody's
down, yeah, but
holding on.
Woo, man. Let's see, D-Rock says he smoked some wings, got mac and cheese fries, and of course, race relations liquor. There we go.
All right, we go. We got people coming in.
Oh, yeah.
We got top Spanish, right?
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Here's my boy, Bronco Rob, coming in with chili lime chicken with sweet potato tater tots. Yeah, that's a long thing to say. I don't know why that was so hard. That sounds delicious, though.
Yeah. Dave Glassman just said it. Burrow, two picks on consecutive passes.
Ball don't lie.
Hey, this isn't how you make the playoffs, Bengals. Just saying.
Dude, listen, their playoff chances diminished as soon as Burrow went down with turf toe. Let's be honest. They were done.
But the fact that but they're still in the hunt, technically. They still had a chance. With this, if they lose though to the Bills, it's over. That's
Also,
gone.
Dave Glassman coming in with a real man's lunch right here, drinking Colorado beer on an empty stomach. Hey, you know what? Be a man.
Yeah, no, for real, I love it. And and I didn't mention, I will be drinking Limeritas today. You know, the little
Limeritas.
the little can Limeritas.
I have the Miller. The Miller
Oh,
Lite
okay.
today.
All right.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm not.
probably-
You know, it's all right. Miller Lite's okay.
Probably gonna to dip into some Basil Hayden whiskey
There you go.
here in a little bit.
You should have been
So,
here.
all right.
You should have brought Basil Hayden over here. Anyway.
All right. So now that we've got, I think we've talked a little bit about it. We got some good meals in. We got some good stuff in there. Let's go ahead and move on to our next segment, which is you want to bet, Johnny? Do you want to bet?
I do.
I'ma run it every time. Give me mine. Going up, need no decline. Money line. I'ma run it.
All right. So I got to pull it up unless you do. I'm going off of DraftKings. So,
Okay. Oh yeah, go right ahead, man. Send it.
So on DraftKings, we've got we are favored by 8.5%, 8.5 points this game, with the over/under of 40.5 points and a money line of negative 470. So,
Okay.
and then
What was
anytime
the over under again? Say it again.
over/under was 40.5. And they have anytime score.
Stand by one. Stand by one. Keep going through, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back with you.
No, that's fine. So we also have anytime score. RJ Harvey is not favored for any time, or he's. They're saying he's going to score. Ashton Genty actually is.
Sorry, it's all right.
It is not favored for any time score, and
love
Cortland Sutton is, and everybody else just goes up from there. So apparently, the only person that for sure is going to have a touchdown is RJ Harvey in this game, according to Vegas. So, all right, that's interesting to see.
All right, so 8.5 point favorites, over under 40.5, and what was the money line? 470.
Yep.
Woo wee, man! So you got to bet $470 to make 100.
Yeah, I know. No, what I think is really funny though is that, like I just said, I don't know if you heard me. Apparently, RJ Harvey is he's the only one on this ticket that he has a negative 115 on him. So you have to say, hey, RJ Harvey's the only one they're like he's gonna get a touchdown.
All right. I like it. Dave Glassman comes in, gives his bet that he made today because we know Dave's making his bets. He says Broncos money line under 40.5, Knicks 220, Knicks 2 touchdowns, Cortland 50 yards, Franklin 40 yards, Ingram 25 yards, 1 sack for Benito and 1 sack for Cooper. That's one hell of a parlay.
Dave, let me tell you something. You messed up, man.
Where?
You didn't add my boy Zach Allen for 1 sack. We have a 3 sack average, and you have
but that's
gall
what?
to not. No.
That 1,
get him out of
2,
here.
3, 4,
Get him
5,
out.
6. That's a 7-leg parlay, dude. I don't think he needed to add an 8th.
Make it 8, dude. Make it 8. I got faith in my boy. I got faith in my boy.
Parlay. Are you out of your mind?
He said,
right.
"Yeah, no, that man's swinging for the fences. It's plus 9,600 with boost."
Yeah, that's crazy, man. He's already got a 7-leg parlay in, dude. You know, you ain't gotta get him. You ain't gotta get the man an eighth leg to play. Come on, man. All right, so I guess I'll go first. No, I went first on menu.
Okay, so I'll go first. I have no problem going with that. All right, so we have. I think so. I definitely do think we're gonna win. That's too easy. The over under is 40 and a half points.
Yeah. And
you know what? We beat them. I think it was under that the last time we played, wasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry. My apologies, Dave. I didn't count your initial your money line and,
yes.
and I didn't count those. I counted the individual players. I apologize. The individual player legs. So
But I'm pretty sure we were under that cap for for the for this. Honestly, dude, I'm gonna take the over, and I'm gonna say 27-18.
Okay.
27-18 Broncos dub. I think that's a good.
Okay. All right.
I think that's a good number. I think that the Raiders are gonna come and they're gonna play with heart for sure. But I think our offense is actually gonna move pretty well today.
All right. I like it. Broncos win. So they cover. And I'm going to take over under 40.5. I'm going over 2. I'm actually going with the same. I don't know if you saw it earlier this week. Former Raiders coach John Gruden made his pick for this game this week. And he said that, as much as he hates it because he was a Raiders coach, he knows the rivalry and all that, he has to take the Broncos in this. He took the Broncos to win 27-17. And we're looking at that, and I thought I like that score. I'd honestly love to keep the Raiders under 15. But I could see, towards the end of the game, a garbage time touchdown for the Raiders to take it up to 17. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually take the same as John Gruden said, 27-17.
Okay, so literally just 1 point score difference.
Yes, I'm going for 40. Got him going for 45 total. So that's
okay.
It's pretty well even. And I do love it. I got to say this before we get shiped and then get out of here. I do love it. Absolutely love it when the Vegas odds makers give us as the away team a pretty significant advantage in terms of the spread, because, you got to think the Raiders alone, because they're the home team, they automatically basically get 2 points. So if you really think about it, on the road, the Broncos, if you took away that fact, the Broncos would be, 10.5 point favorites. I mean, were it not the fact that 2 points are pretty much automatically given to the home team. I
mean, listen, I honestly, I just like that for once we're not the underdog. We're playing at home against KC with a better record, and we're still KC's favored on our turf. So it's just nice to see that not only do we have that we're favored, but we're favored by a very large margin.
A large margin, yeah. Dave comes in, he says, other bet, Broncos -9.5, Harvey touchdown, Rams -9.5, Kyron Williams touchdown, Bears +7.5, Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spread that money, buddy. If you get a little extra, toss a little this way. I'll throw it on a bet or two and send it back to you.
All right. So that concludes You Wanna Bet. And you know what? I'm so excited because, like always, right before we get ready for a glorious Broncos victory, Johnny, we gotta get shiped.
Shiped up. Let's get shiped up.
All right, Broncos country, time to up on these Raiders. It's time to be up on those Raiders. You know the logo. You know the vibe. When we come up, be up on these Raiders. These Raiders gonna get bucked by us. The Raiders gonna get bucked. Then we can come in from them Green Bay Packers next. They gonna get bucked too. Then we gonna beat Jacksonville. They gonna get bucked. Then we gonna beat KC. They don't get bucked. We gonna beat the Chargers. They don't get bucked. We bucking everyone on this division. We're not playing around. You know what time is it? It's time. This defense gonna step up. We're gonna beat them. All the Raider fans. Raider hater. We gonna about to beat them. Raiders. I don't give a care about the Raiders. We own the rest. We coming to own the rest.
All right. I apologize that for the kind of stops. For some reason, my headphones keep clicking and it keeps pausing.
You're fine.
So I apologize. But yeah, no,
I'm fine. I love what he said. I do. I love every minute of that video from Shy Vargas. We got getting us all hyped up before the game, man. That final bit, that last thing he said, I loved it. We own the West. We coming for the rest.
Yes, sir.
I love that.
Yes, sir.
I love that. So, guys, thank you for joining us for Get Shiped there, because he just Shy is a one of a kind Broncos fan, man.
Yeah. So, all right, with that, guys, it's time to get out of here. But before we do, all right, please remember. Go ahead, like, share, subscribe. All right, it's the pregame show. Right after this, we're actually going to go right into the Bucking Bruce, the game day show with my boy, my main man, Bronco Rob. All right, so he will be hosting that today. Super excited. And I think the Viking and the Grunt are both going to be there. I want to be there for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to stay for the whole thing, but the Mile High Viking and Bronco Rob will both be there, just absolutely cutting up and giving you all the play-by-plays, all the information, just in case you can't watch the game, or even if you want to watch the game, but have some good conversation. So please, go join, go hang out, come hang out. It's going to be a blast. All right, and then don't forget that right after the game, with about 5 minutes after the end of the game, we will have the Buck Your Feelings post-game show with Jay the Dream Weaver, and the Mile High Viking as well. So it's going to be a heck of a day. We hope to see you guys for the rest of it. Johnny, any last things before we get out of here?
It's Raiders week, man. It's Raider week, and nothing in the world feels better to me anyway, than putting a beat down on the Raiders ever. Nothing else. So let's go kick some ass. Let's go, Broncos.
Let's go.
Raiders. Hang on, I got one last thought, Yost. I got one last thought.
Send it.
Hey, Las Vegas Raiders, it's time for you to get bucked.
Let's go. That's right. Yes, sir.
And with that, love, peace, chicken grease. We'll see you. We will see you all. Do not ghost. We will see you all for the Bucking Booth Game Time Show. Let's go, Broncos.
Let's go.
Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take it. The rivals gonna crumble in the spotlight's glare. Get bucked all together. Let's shake the air.
All right, buddy. I'm going to go take a piss before the game time starts.
Get bucked. Here comes the thunder. Feel that quake in Broncos country. We're never afraid to take it.